I'm pleased to tell you today that I've signed legislation that will outlaw Russia forever. We begin bombing in 5 minutes.
Thanks, Ron, for the war on drugs, for the Iran-Contra scandal, for the BCI scandal, for the Pentagon procurement scandal, for backing and arming Saddam Hussein, for funding and training Osama bin Laden, for that boondoggle Star Wars, for getting the religious right to take over the Republican Party, for being responsible for trickle-down economics, for hiring Oliver North, for hiring James Watt, for hiring John Poindexter, for hiring Alexander Haig, for hiring George Herbert Walker Bush, for firing 12,000 striking air traffic controllers and beginning the weakening of unions, for not giving a shit about your own family, but for family values, for being a star in Bedtime for Bonzo and other crabby movies, for appointing William Rehnquist and Antonin Scalia, for invading the evil island of Grenada, for trying to make abortion illegal, for being first to cut taxes by 60% for the top 1% of the wealthy, for being first to increase spending by 80% in only 8 years, for being first to double the deficit, for having home loan interest rates as high as 16%, for being the first to have over 100 members of your administration charged with felonies and other crimes, for uttering the phrase evil empire, for calling Berkeley anti-war protesters campus malcontents and filthy speech advocates, for uttering the words welfare queens, for telling us that trees pollute, for releasing mental patients in 1984 and starting a huge homeless problem in the United States, for making people believe that you were actually a good leader, for the dead Marines in Lebanon, for saying that we would not cut and run in Lebanon before you cut and ran, for telling us that ketchup is a vegetable, for being first to testify under oath 130 times that I don't remember, for being number one for farm foreclosures, bank failures, and savings and loan failures, for being the first president to have been divorced, for being first to nearly triple the national debt, for falling asleep while visiting the Pope, for pushing for mandatory prayer in public schools, for having 6 letters in your first name, 6 letters in your middle name, and 6 letters in your last name. Thanks, Ron.